Hi, this is Julie Johnson, and I finally have Blue Quill and everything up ready to go the way I want you to see it. So I updated the syllabus information here, which I had sent to you by email. The due dates are now correct, so we have those. If you want to, this week is speculative fiction, so many of you have already started talking to me about getting that turned in. Here is the worksheet for it. One thing I do want to talk to you about, though, is this page right in front of assignment are two articles listed under resources. So let's look at the main page again. For every week, I have resources listed as first thing to see. And you'll notice that I've got some articles attached there about, and most of them are short, like newspaper articles or just information that you might need to know in order to answer some of the questions. And for last week, for the informational text, this is where that Wolk, Fry, and you will, like, if maybe you didn't do it necessarily for the first week, and that's fine because it's been crazy, but you will want to read these because I will ask several questions about specifically this Wolk reading. So you're going to want to know, and there's questions on the final as well. You're going to want to know what that's talking about. Also, the book talk is coming up soon, November 17th. If you do not have that done by Sunday, please don't fret. Please just go ahead and get it when you get it to me. No, there's no penalty for being late on the book talk. Now, I will ask that you submit the information, the assignment sheet, when you do the book talk. When you upload your book talk onto YouTube and then paste the URL on a document, you can paste it right into here. Okay? Include this rubric in your upload. You can put your name, make sure you put your title and the author of your book. That's really important. Make sure that you're practicing, etc. And then you can put your URL down at the bottom or at the top, wherever you want. And then just upload this page. Okay? This way, you are super aware of what the points are all about, and that there's no question when I go to grade it what's missing and that sort of thing. So you even get points or two for actually turning that paper in. If you need help in any way, shape, or form with getting your book talk recorded or uploaded, please feel free to text me. I've worked with students trying to get it put in, but the main thing is I need it up on Blue Quill. And now that we've got Blue Quill running, and my bosses are like, okay, it has to be on Blue Quill from here on out, and I'm like, yes, I understand. We will do the best we can. So going on, again, there's resources, and then the worksheet, resources, worksheet, and then your creative technology assignment. Now, I don't want you to ruin Thanksgiving week by trying to work on this creative technology assignment. So again, if you're a little bit late or you just don't have it ready for December 1st, I'm okay with that. Just let me know, okay? In actually any of the assignments, if you just tell me, hey, I am a day or two behind on this, please, I just want to let you know I'm going to be turning it in, but it might be late. That's fine. That's great. It's just if I don't hear from you, it's very difficult to know what to do. and I have not heard at all from a couple of the students in this class, so that's starting to get a little bit concerning. I want to show you, though. I can see the people in the class and how much time they've spent on, hi Kaylee, have spent on Blue Quill, and so I'll be able to kind of get an idea if you are, aha! Jackson has withdrawn. Okay, so that means our group is a little bit, needs some fixing. So Pamela, at this moment, let's go ahead and get you into a different group. If you could please work with Alyssa and Jessica. Let's take a few minutes and talk about what that means. For your group, the idea is just to talk a few minutes about the questions on each weekly worksheet. So it doesn't have to be a whole big thing where you sit down and schedule an hour or anything like that. You're just actually saying, okay, so I have this book, and this is what happens in this book. I'm not really sure what this question means here. Special features included in the book. What do you think I could include on there? So that's just basically a scenario of bouncing ideas off of each other, and especially some of these ones that are a little bit more difficult to understand or to apply to, especially elementary age books, like issues of social justice. You really might benefit from having someone to talk to about this. And your partner should be able to give you some ideas on how to best approach those questions. Hopefully, hopefully between the two of you or three of you, you get a good idea. Now, I did open up discussion spaces on most of these, but nobody ever uses them. But if you want me to have a place for you to actually type in your discussion with your group, because for whatever reason you can't get it together on phones or Google Docs or whatever, I can open this up. Just let me know. So I've opened it up for informational books that carried over from the last time I ran the course. But I will do it for the future ones if you want me to. And so let's see what else we need to talk about really quickly. I know that it's been such a mess trying to get the course started, and I appreciate you taking time to take that quiz. And I know that may have seemed juvenile at first, but I have found that it helps in the long run for everybody to be on the same page and know exactly when things are due, know exactly what the expectations are. And the first time I ran this course ever, nobody turned in the paperwork with the rubric and missed points. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody was 100% aware of what this course is about and how it works. Okay. Now, you'll notice on the group project information, I have group project, and then I have project tailored for individuals, which if you know that you want to work by yourself and you've talked to your partner and explained that I just, for whatever reason, time commitments or whatever, you want to work by yourself, then you can look at this information sheet. If you and your partner work well together and you want to do it because it carries the load, you share the load of the work, this is the instruction sheet for you. So there is not much difference between the two because it is a big project and I couldn't kind of whittle it down too much. the project involves many things. And if you haven't looked at this yet, we'll look at it now, because it's something that you can start thinking about and working toward. So you're going to have a lesson plan. And you can use a template, but it's not necessary. You're going to have a rubric. Now, this is a rubric that you will create that indicates what is a good book to choose for your age group. So you might make a chart and have information like appealing to with colors, and uses so many sight words, etc. And you have like a little rubric and that you have created as a judge for these books. Okay? And so you're going to have, okay, this is not the updated, oh my gosh, you guys, I thought I had everything totally updated. It's not due March 1st. I have the updated page with the new due dates and everything. I'll put it up. So you're going to support your higher thinking, and, oh, I skipped something. Choose 3 books to extend and enrich your lesson, okay? They do not have to be books that you've already read this term, because obviously you and your partner have not read the same books, but it's one that you should both read for the purpose of this project. Use your rubric to evaluate each books. Attach the completed rubric to your lesson plan. Include a brief written rationale for each of the 3 books you choose, which means, why did you choose these books? Right? Why do you find that these books enriching for your classroom? And this is the tricky part. The books you choose should not represent the same genre. For instance, as a group, you may decide to teach about Holocaust through literature, and you can use a Diary of Anne Frank, which is, nonfiction, a graphic novel, which is a different genre, but still about the Holocaust, and a speculative fiction book called The Fatherland, in which Hitler wins the war. So notice I have 3 different genres of book, but with carrying the same theme. Okay. Then you're going to apply and create some questions for each book using Bloom's or, that other thing. Oh my gosh, depth of knowledge. Sorry. And that's updated on the other paper. And then you're going to make some extension activities, and they do not have to be like involved, but they just have to be something that you want your students to do. And then you're going to record yourself. And for the importance of the recording, it's as if the first day that you're going to introduce all this material to your students. Okay? So your group will submit 1 project and 1 video. Make sure our papers are submitted. Make sure your video is submitted. I'm going to change that as soon as I stop recording. I will change that and get that way I want it to actually look like. If you have any questions for me, I know it's been rocky, and I hate that because I really took pride in this course that I created online to be as streamlined as possible, and we have not had that thus far at all. So anyway, we're starting a new week, and hopefully everything, once the new week starts, everything will be good to go. Once you get your speculative fiction stuff turned in on Blue Quill, we can see if anybody has any trouble with Blue Quill. Okay? So I thank you for your patience. I really do. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.